From the streets of North Philadelphia to the brightest lights of global basketball, Dawn Staley has built a story that feels almost unreal: national high school sensation, record-breaking star at the University of Virginia, Olympic gold medalist, WNBA veteran, and finally the mastermind behind the dynasty of the South Carolina Gamecocks, where she turned a struggling program into a championship machine that now defines women's college basketball. Yet behind all the trophies, perfect seasons, and record-breaking contracts, there has always been mystery and speculation about her personal life, including constant rumors about whether she has a wife, rumors she has never confirmed, as she has kept her private world tightly guarded while instead focusing on family, discipline, and legacy. Today, she stands not just as a coach, but as a symbol of power, faith, and excellence whose influence stretches far beyond the court. And if you love deep, suspenseful sports stories like this, make sure you subscribe to Celiscore TV, because the next story might be even bigger than this one. From the crowded courts of North Philadelphia to the roaring arenas of the South Carolina Gamecocks, Dawn Staley built a legacy that feels almost unreal. Once a fearless 5 feet 6 inches point guard slicing through defenses, now a mastermind on the sidelines with championships stacking like secrets waiting to be uncovered. Behind the Olympic gold medals, the Hall of Fame honors, and her quiet dominance of college basketball lies a story of discipline shaped by a strict upbringing, relentless ambition, and a competitive fire that never faded, leaving fans wondering, is her greatest chapter already written, or is the most powerful move of her career still coming? Long before the championships and global fame, Dawn Staley was already rewriting destiny in the shadows. At Morrell Dobbins Vocational High School she didn't just play, she dominated, earning National Player of the Year honors and hinting at something bigger. But it was at University of Virginia where the mystery deepened, records shattered, steals piling up, Final Four runs stacking like unfinished business. Yet even as she became one of the most decorated players in college history, one question lingered: how does someone this unstoppable still leave fans feeling like she had more to prove? Then came the world stage, and that's where the story took a dramatic turn. From overseas battles in France and beyond to leading Team USA through nail-biting moments at the 1996 Summer Olympics and beyond, Staley wasn't just playing, she was commanding, delivering clutch performances when everything was on the line. Her journey through the ABL and into the WNBA with the Charlotte Sting and later the Houston Comets only added more layers to her legacy, ending with a quiet but powerful exit that left fans stunned, because when a legend walks away at the peak of influence, it doesn't feel like an ending, it feels like the beginning of something even bigger hiding just out of sight. What began as a reluctant no quickly turned into one of the most unexpected coaching transformations in women's basketball when Dawn Staley was persuaded to take over at Temple Owls, despite insisting she wasn't interested in coaching at all. Still active as a player and convinced it would be impossible to juggle both worlds, she was challenged to rethink everything. And that single moment of pressure flipped her path entirely, pushing her into a role she never planned for but would eventually master in stunning fashion, turning doubt into dominance and laying the foundation for a coaching legacy nobody saw coming. When Dawn Staley arrived at the South Carolina Gamecocks in 2008, there was nothing glamorous waiting for her: no dominance, no national spotlight, and no guarantee of success. Instead, she inherited a struggling program that had to be rebuilt from the ground up, and the first 2 seasons even ended in losing records, making critics quietly question whether her legendary playing career could ever translate into coaching success. But inside that pressure, Staley was building something invisible yet powerful: culture, discipline, belief, and identity, slowly turning a forgotten program into a rising force. Each season after those early struggles showed improvement, and what once looked like a risky hire began transforming into a long-term master plan that only she seemed fully committed to seeing through. Then everything started to shift in a way that felt almost cinematic. South Carolina climbed from underdog status to national relevance, earning its first ever #1 ranking and breaking into the Final Four during the 2014-15 season, a moment that felt like the world finally realizing something big was forming in Columbia. Even setbacks, like the heartbreaking Sweet 16 loss to Syracuse after an undefeated SEC run, only added tension to the story rather than stopping it. The real turning point came in 2017, when Staley guided the Gamecocks through a historic season and into the national championship game, where they defeated Mississippi State to capture the program's first-ever NCAA title. In that moment, she didn't just win a trophy, she shattered expectations, became one of the few black women ever to win a national championship, and instantly transformed South Carolina from an upstart program into a permanent powerhouse in women's basketball. But what makes her story even more intense is that winning never slowed her down, it only made the standard higher. Under her leadership, South Carolina evolved into one of the most dominant dynasties in college sports, collecting multiple SEC championships, Final Four appearances, and national titles while consistently attracting top recruiting classes that kept the pipeline of greatness flowing. The program's perfection reached another level in 2024 with an undefeated championship season that cemented her status as one of the greatest coaches in basketball history. Along the way, she reached personal milestones like her 600th career win and became one of the most respected voices in sports, earning admiration far beyond basketball. Yet even with all the trophies, records, and praise, the most suspenseful part of her legacy remains the same: she continues to coach like the biggest chapter is still ahead, not behind. Beyond the championships and global spotlight, Dawn Staley lives a deeply grounded personal life shaped by faith, gratitude, and purpose, often openly expressing her Christian beliefs by thanking God after games and even declaring, "He is risen," on Easter Sunday 2024 after a victory, showing how spirituality remains at the center of her identity even in moments of intense competition. Off the court, she extends her influence through the Dawn Staley Foundation, which supports education and athletics for young people, while also connecting with fans through her podcast, Net Life, enjoying life with her beloved dog Champ, and proudly representing her hometown pride as a devoted Philadelphia Eagles supporter, all of which together reveal a side of her that is not just about winning titles, but about building legacy, community, and meaning far beyond basketball. Despite constant public curiosity about her love life, Dawn Staley has chosen a path of privacy, staying unmarried and not publicly linked to any romantic relationships, instead keeping the focus firmly on her career, her values, and the people who shaped her. She often redirects attention away from speculation and toward her deep appreciation for family, especially her parents and siblings, who she credits as the foundation of her discipline and success, a theme she expands on in her book, Uncommon Favor. In her professional world, she shares a famously strong bond with associate head coach Lisa Boyer, a partnership so close and long-lasting that Staley once jokingly described them as an old married couple, highlighting a relationship built not on romance, but on trust, loyalty, and years of shared pursuit of excellence, showing that for her, legacy is defined far more by purpose and connection than by public expectations of personal life. As of April 2026, Dawn Staley has built an estimated net worth of around $12 to $14 million, a fortune shaped by her legendary journey from elite player to one of the most dominant coaches in college basketball, with most of her wealth coming from her long-standing success leading the South Carolina Gamecocks, where she transformed the team into a national powerhouse and multiple-time champion. Her rise in value reached another level in 2025 when she signed a record-breaking contract worth about $25.25 million through 2030, making her the highest-paid women's college basketball coach with a $4 million annual salary, major bonuses, and performance incentives that reward deep tournament runs, while additional income streams from endorsements like Aflac, her Net Life podcast, and her foundation all add to a financial profile that reflects not just success, but sustained dominance at the highest level of the sport. From a fearless kid in North Philadelphia to a Hall of Fame legend rewriting women's basketball at every level, Dawn Staley has proven that greatness is not a moment, it's a lifelong standard built through discipline, pressure, and an unshakable belief in purpose. Whether it was dominating as a player, winning Olympic gold, or building the South Carolina Gamecocks into a dynasty, her journey continues to inspire millions who see in her story a reminder that limits are meant to be broken, not accepted. And as her legacy continues to grow, one thing is certain: this is not the end of her story, just another chapter in a career still shaping history. If you enjoyed this deep, suspenseful breakdown, don't forget to subscribe to Celiscore TV, because we bring you the most powerful, untold, and trending sports stories that keep you watching until the very last second.